Why rent? First step is getting property ladder. Welcome to NG Space. My name is Ngozi and you are welcome to my space. Why rent when you can actually get on a property ladder? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 steps on how to get on a property ladder here in the UK. First step is getting a job. When I mean getting a job, a full-time job, I mean permanent job, because this is what the bank is going to assess you based on before you are given or they accept or grant you any money to purchase the mortgage of your choice. That is the most important and the first step wanting to buy a mortgage or a house here in the UK. Second step, try to cut down on your credit. Get a good credit score. That is a big advantage, and that is your second step in getting onto the property ladder. The third one is get into the habit of saving monthly. I know it is hard in this country with all the bills, coming, but if you really want to get on the property ladder and you want to stop renting, then you will form the habit of saving. That is the number 3 step if you want to get onto the property ladder. That takes me to the number 4 step. What kind of house will you want to buy as a first-time buyer? That is where your research ability comes in. You need to do research, the area, the kind of house. These are the things you need to put in place in order to get on a property ladder. Also, while doing that research, you also need to look at your pocket, your salary, what you're earning. Will the bank be able to loan you, above that? So for example, if you're researching and you see a house that you love, and the first thing you would think about, will my salary be able to maintain if I get onto this particular kind of house? Those are the things you need to research. You don't want to go into, as a first-time buyer, you don't want to be carried away and you go in and you'll be able to afford, payment. You'll be able to afford either repayment or interest only, depending on the mortgage type that you applied for. Okay, so this is very important. Before you get onto the property ladder, you ensure that you do proper research and be sure this is the kind of house I want to get into before you jump into it. Next one, which is the 5th one, is consider the government scheme. Okay, they have what they call help to buy, where they can help you with 5% deposit. Okay, but you will have to save some certain amount for them to help you with that help to buy, which is a 5% deposit. So these are the steps that you need to put into consideration before thinking of getting into the property ladder. Getting onto the property ladder is not a joke, because if you rush into it without doing your research, without looking at all the steps, your home, your house, your mortgage might end up being repossessed by the bank if you don't keep up with the payment. So it is very important that before you get onto the property ladder, you look at these steps that I've just mentioned and be sure that whatever house you're going for, you'll be able to maintain. This is what they call affordability. The bank calls it affordability. Will you be able to afford the house that you're going for? Remember, getting on a property ladder here in the UK isn't easy, but it is easy depending on you, the individual. The bank look at a lot of criteria in order to provide you with mortgage. Look at the age and your employment and your credit score. These are the 3 major things the bank look into before providing you with a mortgage here in the UK. So looking at getting a mortgage here in the UK, take a look at this step and you're good to go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stayed up to this point. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and do leave me a beautiful comment. More importantly, please subscribe to my channel to get notified for more amazing video. And again, if you are or if you have a mortgage, I would love to hear from you. What are the challenges you're facing at present or when you were about to buy your mortgage or get onto the property ladder. I would love to hear from you. At this point, I'll say bye and I'll see you in my next one.